Hello? What the heckin' heck just happened? I I come back and I see the stream element says timed out Shino for 300 seconds. Hello, Shino. I suppose that the timeout has expired on its own. What happened? What did you do? Oh man, I was away until basically now. I was the first one here and I did the thing. Oh, you posted the forbidden thing? I thought I did change that though, didn't I, at some point? You posted a joyful face. I believe that. I mean, it says here the symbol protection should exclude the user group regular. And it seems like you are not part of it. No, don't do it, don't do it. You're actually gonna get destroyed again because for some reason, Dream Elements doesn't think you are part of our regulars, and I don't know why. Alright, let's see. Add the new username. No. Regular. Add. That failed to save changes. Huh? Hang on. I'm gonna try again. Username Chino. User level regular. Add user. Saved. And I still cannot see you on the list. It's kind of weird. Is my list full? Can I not have more permissions? I mean, who doesn't need permission here? This one can go. Did you... The stream elements just... The stream element does not delete people. Did it do it? Okay, they're gone. Let me see if I can re-add Chino. I'm pretty sure I've done this before, by the way. Saved. Chino. Level regular 300. Last active, not known. Alright, so I tab out. I re-tab in my user management. I reload the page. And Chino's gone. What the fuck? Dude. You can't cut me. Is she even real? Hang on. Is there a command maybe to do that? Let's see. Give points to users. Set a viewer access level. Okay, so if I do exclamation mark level, then I type Chino. Are you? And then we'll have to regular. Did that even work? Do I have to type the no wait, don't. Maybe I have to type the oh, he got absolutely fucked by that. There you go, now it worked. Now it worked. Now that he's gone. Can we undo that? Can we unban him? Right, if I go into the user thingy now. Hey, I can see Chino now in the regulars. I think I fixed it. I had to use the number, not the name. Alright, Chino, you're free. You are free to express yourself in whatever way you want. I don't think you can do that. That is a... What happened? Did he do the thing and then he got fucking killed again? Did stream element just lie to me? User management. Chino has disappeared from the users. I'm going crazy. It won't stay there. It's just not getting in my management. I don't know why, Chino. You are beyond regulation. I wish I could fix that. I'm hard to manage, it's fine. It's not elements want as a regular. No, there's nothing about that. It's there now. Today was a pretty busy day, and I still have to do some chores around the house. Oh man, are you gonna miss the finale? Dude, he disappeared again. He was there like a second ago. I don't know what's going on here. Gonna lurk? I see. That's fine. I think we need a little bit of preparation before we can go into the boss kill. Well, first of all, we're gonna take a nice, good look at what's been going on at the farm. Because, guys, set my character in there for like half an hour or something. Just dropped a bunch of food in the place. Lovely day. Dude. They're doing it. Flippin' and Peck are doing it. There should be a rogue chicken somewhere around. There it is. Oh, man, look at all the eggs. We can finally... You know what? Grab one egg. That one. That one's mine. Egg. Can't take that one. Can only take the middle one, so we're taking this. You, my friend, you are going to be cooked. The rest can keep doing what they're doing. But the last one of them must become sustenance. Already, I found a fish and I breaded it and fried it. So that's good. That is possibly the best stamina food I've seen. Oh, ether. I think I just ran out of saps. I do have still a little bit more of those. We're gonna need the seal breaker. As you can see, I have prepared a few things in my inventory. Bunch of arrows of all kind. I made major healing mead, and I think there is lingering stamina regen mead fermenting, so that's gonna be there already. But let's see what I can do with this egg. I can just cook the egg, which honestly doesn't really do much. I mean, we can make a mushroom omelette. Is that better than the fish? No, that's 90. We make... Is that all we can make, really? I suppose. That's it. Well, I mean, we didn't really need the eggs, but I'm just gonna keep one around. So, another thing I've done while we ferment that is I'm gonna show you inside the house over here. I have kind of completed my armory. So I've transferred the plains armor on the stand with the lockscape. Put on the root armor. I have crafted a couple of new and old weapons, like the crystal axe. I got the corm, I got the big hammer. I got like the bows and the swords over there. Over here, as you can see, this is the magic set, and those are the magic staves, plus that, which is the dead razor. So I have tried the magic, and I have to say, I don't very much like how it works. I think it's fun to use. It's very fun. Mana regions fairly quickly, so you can actively use it in combat if you have enough food, plus the armor set. But here's the problem. You do not have a mana bar, unless you eat food that gives you mana. And that food is typically very, very, very bad for health and stamina. So sure, you can have magic if you gimp your character massively. I think it works very well if you're in a multiplayer scenario. Somebody's gonna be the warrior and you have somebody being the mage in the background. Other than that though, you're gonna cut your like complete life bar in maybe half. Is that a balance thing? I think it's a multiplayer thing, unfortunately. But the fact that you don't have a natural source of mana, it's kind of annoying to me. It's very, very annoying. And so you rely on mana food, which, as you can see, I don't know if do I have any? I think I don't, because I used it to try out the mana thing, but see, 80 or 85, but stamina 14, health 28. That is basically as bad as... It's on boar jerky level, you know, on average. So we're talking about basic tier food level of HP and stamina. I mean, sure, you don't need stamina because you have magic, so you don't really consume stamina, but you still do need it to run around and jump around and avoid things and dodge. And the bigger problem is health, because not only you're gonna have way less health than usual, but the armor set itself, I think averages at 16 or 14 defense, which is roughly the same level of defense of the iron armor, maybe? No, not even. Iron armor is already better than the mage set, so considering that is a Mistland set, it's quite rough. It's rough. You basically have no defenses, no HP, no stamina. You just have your magic bar. And I tried the fireball, which I think is the one that does the most damage. It does about 50 damage, which is roughly the damage of one basic arrow. And that's about it. Sure, it's got the fire dot. Sure, my skill with magic is very low, so it's gonna get better, but at the same time though, I don't think it's very worth it. Again, if you have time to grind the levels of magic, and if you have a friend that tanks for you, and if you have the time to grind all the food for magic stuff, magic seems for a late game too. It's only Mistland. It's like end game. It's super end game, because you need this table, which is literally the final table, in order to make it. So I don't know. I don't like the way they implemented it very much. Again, maybe it scales really well with levels for your skill. The skill in elemental magic is only 5. Although I run around killing things. I mean, it's not bad. I can basically one-shot a wyvern with one fireball. I went up the mountain to test it out. I can one-shot a wyvern. But if you go into the plains, if you go into the mistland, it's actually not very good. And you're mine now. Yeah, no, I fenced it all. It's nowhere to run, my friend. Alright, you can stay there. So yeah, honestly, not great. Honestly, not great. I was expecting more out of magic. But that doesn't matter, because tonight we are killing the queen, hopefully. And that's gonna be it. That's the final boss, and that's all the content in the game. As of now, so... get ready, because that's what we're gonna do. Give me a second. I think my dog wants out of my room, so I'm gonna let her out really quick. Okie doke. We are. So, I mean, I'm not sure what I think at this point we're just waiting for the fermenter to give me my stamina potion, and then we are good to go. My weapons are as good as it gets, I would say. I'm not sure what kind of damage we're gonna see. How many locks do you have now? 4. I think. Last time I checked, they were 4. I'm gonna get, like, a little bit of everything. Like cold resist, poison resist, and maybe some fire resist. I think I have the best food I can get. Is this still fermenting? It is. Okay, let's go check on the loxes while we wait. They should be fine. Last time I checked, they were fine. I doubled the walls. And I think I raised them up a little bit, so... I didn't really double the wall. I made like... Okay, yeah. This guy, that guy, that guy. God, I can't even. Should be another one. Yeah. Yeah, we have 4. I'm pretty sure there's cloudberries around. Yeah, just scattered around the place. Can name them technically. Jesus Christ, take it easy, my guy. What the fuck are they doing? Okay. Yeah. As you can see, I basically made an outer wall. I left like a tiny gap. And I doubled everything. Over here there's like this super high double layer. Which means, what the frick is happening here? No wonder they were so pissed. Suppose that is swamp over there. But yeah. They should be fine if they don't break the walls down, which is easier said than done, honestly. They'll stay there, they'll live there, they're gonna be fine. And you know, if they break down the wall, then there's another layer outside, and if they break down that too, then they're free. Alright, I don't know what else to say. They have food, alright? They have food, they're good. And if anything attacks them, I'm pretty sure they can take care of themselves. As long as they don't fully destroy my tower, we should be fine. We're gonna call it early. Gonna have a night of sleep. I should move the time forward enough for my brew to be ready. Day 281. I think if we kill the queen early, we're gonna spend the rest of the time making like a monument. You know? Celebrating the victory. It's done. Alright. We have lingering stamina mead. Cool. It's time. Look how much we built, how much we've conquered. Let's take a look around. Actually, we can do that later. We can do the victory lap at the end. It's time. The queen is going down. I'm not sure what kind of damage she's weak to, by the way. I have a sword, I have an gear, I have my hammer, I have the bow. A bunch of different arrows, so hopefully that's gonna be enough. I have my steel breaker. Hang on a second. I put like a chest in here anywhere. Did not have the wood? No. Well then, guess I'll just do it like this. Alright, I need a clear inventory for this. I need to know exactly where everything is when I need it. Don't need the burritos. So we have the healing potions down here, the stamina potion is right there, and then we have these ones over there. That's the food I'm gonna eat right now. Okay. Nord appreciates the sea offering, that's good. Okay, that was pretty epic. Oh my god, the stench. coming from in there. Oh my god, it's bad. I can simulate it perfectly because I actually feel a horrific smell every day of my life. So my roleplay is on point. Okay, it's an infested citadel. I'm expecting plenty of horrific monsters. Hello? Okay. Food up. I figured. Wait a second, is the queen like the queen? Like a queen gigantic bug or something? There's mist everywhere in here, huh? Boy, this is bad. Should I take care of this before we go and kill her? Maybe I should. I don't like that there's fog in here. I wouldn't want to accidentally back into a sea of little larva things, you know? Oh, it's bad. Where is the sound coming from? Brakes? Dude. Don't like this. The sound is horrifying. Oh my god, there's a million seekers. The queen wants it all. The queen is here. Is she though? Oh fuck! Yes, she is. Jesus Christ, she's big. She's coming. She's fucking coming down. And I can barely see anything over here. Dude, this is bad. I can't see her. Jesus. Alright. Alright, let's begin with arrows, shall we? Fire. Oh my god. Wasn't too much damage. 28 damage, huh? Yeah, fire don't do much. $43? 28. That's not good damage. Frost arrows? Frost arrows are usually very good. Where is she? Where'd she go? Bitch! Oh my god, okay, that wasn't too bad. Hello, Marcel. how's it going, man? I wish I could greet you properly, but as you can see, I am a tad bit busy.
Listen.
What is she doing? Oh, she summoned seekers, like actual real big seekers. This is bad. Is that piercing damage or slash damage? Not entirely sure. I wonder if I should be wearing the other armor, you know? Holy crap, okay. I've done a little bit of damage. Not much. She took a chunk out of me. Oh god, I'm dying. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Alright, thank goodness for the big healing potions. Locked. Okay, not too shabby. I've done damage. Just have to make her angry. A little angry. Holy crap, that was so much damage, even though I parried. She's not terrible, though, is she? Dude. Ow! Oh my god, she reached through the hallway. Alright, it's okay. It'll be fine. Holy crap. Dude, I'm parrying. I'm actually parrying. That was a good chunk of damage. That was too... Where'd she go? That is not good. Shit. Is she back? My stream is lagging. Did I get that right? I don't think it is. Everything seems to be fine on my end. Is it lagging for you, Hexa? Dude, I'm actually... Ow. That's fine. That wasn't too bad. It's fine here. Yeah, it seems fine on my end too. I don't see anything like network-wise or... Okay, it's down. But it's working. Honestly, this queen seems better than Yogluth. You know? Ow. If I parry properly, that is. Oh my god, that was a big damage. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, dude, this is bad. What if I drink some stamina potion? Some lingering stamina potion. Holy moly, that was incredibly scary. Ow, she managed to hit me. Alright. Dude, that is horrifying. That is actually horrifying. Yikes. I need to save myself, I think. Oh my god, yeah. Jesus. I'm poisoned. Okay, we need the anti-poison. A second to regroup. I think she's keeping her HP. Well, she's slowly healing over time, as we know, but I should be fine sitting out here for a second. Covering some HP. Waiting for the potion to fall off, at least. Holy fuck. This is not good, is it? That is bad. That is really bad. I did some good damage. I think I did, yeah. The problem is getting back there. If she... I was fine until she started puking a million tiny things, you know? Maybe when she does that, I have to quickly switch to this and do, like, the spin attack. Try to clear them all in one go, and then switch back to the shield and sword. Alright. Get back in. Alright. Okay. Is the queen coming down? Where is she? Oh, fuck. That is a ton of the little fuckers. Okay, it worked. I did get hit, but it worked. What the fuck did these guys come from? Dude, why do they keep spawning? Oh my god. Ow. Come here. It says like they're just spawning randomly now. Don't do that. It's sticky, which is pretty bad. Ow, oh my god, the damage. No, don't spit, please. Fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Fucking hell. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Dude, the spit move is the worst. That is a real danger of this fight. Face full of barf. I forgot to sleep next to the bed. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Jeez. Where's my bed? It's bad. It's bad. How do I get my stuff and get out of there alive and quick? If there's a million thing at the door, I'm dead. Okay. Alright, we're good. I don't think we lost anything. The cape. I think she moves away from the entrance when you're not there. Yeah, it seems like she does. The problem is the amount of stuff she keeps summoning. Where is she? There she is. Holy fucking what? Oh dude, this is bad. Ow! Bad damage. Jesus Christ. The barf is horrifying. The barf is truly horrifying. Alright, potion up. Give it a second for the healing. Go. Is she here? She spawned over there. I need to find a solution for the barf. She just barfed again. He just full on barfed again. There's too many. Crap. My stamina. Dude, where the fuck did that guy come from? I need to recover stamina. Don't I have a stamina potion that should recover my stamina very quickly? What happened? Need to find a better place to fight. There's so many. There's too many. Is there a better place to fight up here? Oh my god. I don't think this is a better place to fight at all. Nope. Dude, I need the root armor. Where is she? The heck is she spawning? My weapons are breaking, by the way. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair. Oh my god. Jesus. Too many little fuckers, honestly. Just too many. Can't deal with so many ads. Again, this is like another fight that is completely balanced around multiplayer. As it seems to be the case for every single boss we've seen. Oh, fuck. I need to get out. I'm out of stamina, I'm out of life. I'm running out of potions as well. Running out of durability on my items. I was in a good rhythm until she started spitting out a tiny one. And I can definitely feel the lack of the other armor. Oh my god. I'm dead. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Fuck. Where am I? Okay. Do you guys think she's slash damage or pierce damage? I mean, the Seekers are pierce damage, so maybe she's also pierce damage? Because if she is, I can just equip the other armor and I am good. Right. A bit of waste. I'm wasting time on my potion and she's healing in the meantime, but at the same time, that is necessary. You know, at least if I don't get... Maybe she's not pierce damage, I don't know, but I know for a fact that the Seekers are, and those do fairly decent damage on me, so that's gonna be cut down. Alright, here we go. I can hear it like many tiny ones. Oh my god, what the fuck? How much damage have I done to her? Like, is that 30% at least? 25 maybe? 25 to 30? Where is she? Calm down here. Where is that bitch? Am I gonna have to go up and find her? It's really dark in here as well. Oh, that was a world save, I think, or something. I don't know. Oh, there was a new day coming. There she is. Oh, you fucker. Where'd she go? Well, see, that was 8 damage instead of 25-ish. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave them there. That seems like fine. Okay. No. Okay, here you go. Really now? You did that twice in a row, huh? The colossal bitch. Oh, here they come. Dude. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay, that wasn't the same extreme damage I took earlier. Oh my god, I cannot deal with this. It's too much. She's not coming to fight me. She leave again? Oh my god. I hate this boss. She called the fucking things and now she's puking. Dude, I hate this boss. Never mind, scratch that. I thought this was a good boss. It's not. It's a shit. It's exactly like Yuglet. It's a boss that's not meant for one person. It's annoying as fuck. It zones you out so hard. It's bad. It's fucking bad. Once again, it's pretty bad. Not because it's hard or anything. It's just incredibly annoying. I mean, you've seen this isn't hard. I don't have the stamina to parry because she keeps making me use all my stamina to destroy a million fucking creatures. There he goes. Also, fantastic homing for the barf. Very good. Very good fucking homing barf. I didn't know the bar curved, you know? Why? I want to like this game so much, but the bosses are so shit. The last two bosses are so shit. Every time we get here and it's the same. It's like if I had another player, just one more player, this would be a completely different story. Because exactly like in Yagluth, one should focus on dodging, the other should focus on doing damage. And that's how it works. And that's how it does work. Like you can see that's a strategy that works perfectly. I don't think they tailored the game around a single player. Like they should make adjustments, but I don't think they do. They only scale probably life and damage, and that's about it. They don't adjust like the frequency. Can you bring Loxus here? I don't think so, no. Besides, they would die very quickly. Like, the moment she pukes on them, it's over. Can't see her. They could have at least removed the fog from the boss area. 5-seat offer item? What do you mean? What does that mean? Shit. Did this help me in battle? Or after the boss? I don't know, I mean, the boss has their own place for the head, but maybe they drop a different kind of item, I don't know. Dude, I wish I could at least tell where they are. Is she... Where is she? Hey there. Oh, there she is. Dude, she heals so much. I hate this. Honestly hate this. I don't have stamina, I just don't... Oh, I don't fucking know, man. The game... This literally ruins the game for me. Like, this is so bad and so annoying. It just nullifies all the preparation that you've done. Can't even get close. And here we go, more summons. Like, the frequency of attacks is just too high. And here we are. Down here, and of course I get attacked by one of these random guys, which is going to drain all my stamina just to kill it, so I have to wait until my stamina regens. At that point, she's going to spit out more fucking enemies, and the cycle repeats, and I'm never going to beat this boss. It's just simple. It's just... There's no way. There's no way. I can't beat this boss. Like, unless there's some sort of glitch that I can make happen. And that's the barf. So now we're gonna be swarmed by a million little fuckers. And the big ones as well, because why the fuck not? Out of stamina. Out of stamina. Out of stamina. I can't do anything. Out of stamina. Now she called again another couple of tickers. Here we go. The cycle starts again. And she keeps barfing. She keeps barfing. Like, if she does it twice in a row, I'm fucked. Dude. Been here an hour and she's like maybe 25% down. Oh my fucking god. This cannot be happening. She called another 2 seekers. She's jumping back and forth summoning stuff. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I don't know if I want to do this. Ugh. I truly don't know if I want to do this. Do I have to make the bombs? Is that what the game wants from me? Do I have to make the explosives that maybe clear out all those things in one go? I don't know. Like, I can make a couple, but it's not gonna solve an entire fight. I need the intestines of one of the Gyals to make the bombs, which means it would take me hours and hours and hours of farming just to get enough for maybe half of the fight. Maybe. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. Dude. Oh, hey. Back here. The pushback is also, like, awful. Dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Let me just very quickly check the internet, maybe for strategies or something. Cheesing is the first thing I see. Okay. But they don't say how. They don't say how. One person already. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people that use magic, but I don't want to use magic. The Mistwalker, they all use the weapons that I'm using. See, they say ooze and bile bombs. Dude, I'm seeing like no one that says, yeah, I just fought this. It was hard and I won. No, everybody's just cheesing. That sounds to me like bad game design. Honestly, if literally every single person that fights this thing has to respec into magic or find some weird fucked up way to kill her, it sounds like it's badly designed. This thing has been out for a year, this expansion, or something, like... Maybe not a full year, but almost. I don't think they care. I don't think they give a shit about solo players in this game, even though there's like so many. I like that they say the queen will occasionally be joined by seekers. That is literally every 3 seconds. It's not like eventually, occasionally. There is no strategy to this. I'm out of potions. I'm out of life. I'm out of willpower. What the fuck was that sound? What is happening? We're planning to add custom difficulty setting. Oh yeah, good thing to add like 2 years after the game has been released. Like that's gonna help. Where is the queen? I mean, what am I even going to do? I don't have life. I can't regen life fast enough. Dodge the arrow. Here they come. Dude, I don't have stamina. This is with modded stamina, by the way, that diminishes consumption based on the skills you have and just overall increases the stamina regen a little bit. So I can't even imagine this without all the shit that I modded in. Phew. Yeah, right, you bitch. I think she just called 2 more seekers. Here they come. Bye, bitch. Get the fuck away from me. Dude, the stamina. I truly hate what I'm doing right now. This is making me wish I took my day off. Instead of thinking, oh yeah, I can finish Valheim tonight. That's gonna be fun. Dude, that thing parried the arrow. There's so many There's so many, guys. I don't know what the fuck to say. And there's many more coming now. Dude, look at this fucking thing here. They just never end. They just never end. And here's more, because we heard you like fucking ads in your fight. So here's more. Here we go. Another 2 normal seekers and another round of tiny little fuckers. Plus the boss now. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love this. Dude, no fucking way. She just puked up. I'm done. I'm actually done. That's clearly not happening. That is clearly not happening for a normal player. Like, I don't know what they want from me, but it's not happening. Respect to magic, they say, huh? I don't even know if I have food. Or magic. I make some of this, I suppose. I'm full already, of course I am. Wait, I can't use the shield with the... Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Can't use the shield with staff because... Pfft, even though that is clearly a one-handed weapon, why would you be able to use a shield? You're a mage. Of course you can't. That requires all the concentration, clearly. People enter the staff. That is a fucking skull. I wish it was a staff. And even if my staff is one-handed. But that is a skull. Don't put that shit on. How do I eliminate that food? I have to wait until that runs. Can I don't know. Can I have a command to eat that food? Or override the oldest one? I don't know. I just need that to be gone. It's 15 minutes of food. I mean, I know I can eat that before the 15 minutes, but... Oh, Jesus Christ, man. So which one is the better food here? Unfortunately, it's that one. Do I not use my stamina food? I feel like that's a bad idea. I can have a mix, I suppose. The fuck are all these noises? This is where I found the anglerfish, by the way. It just accidentally jumped on here. Sometimes you can see them in the waters. What is going on? Are there enemies down here? What the fuck? Is there an entrance to that? I don't think there is. But there is definitely something there. Huh. Oh, would you look at that? What the fuck even is this place? Tankard. Sure, this is gonna help me. See, no, I actually got so pissed off that I nearly rage quitted the game, and I think I still might. Alright, we have 8 here. One minute of magic barrier, huh? Alright, fair enough. This doesn't even do remotely enough damage to kill anything. But sure, why not? Why the fuck not? I mean, my gear would have been perfectly fine if she didn't literally spam ads on me. My gear was perfectly fine. The thing is gonna kill me. So here's the thing. Hate this. They do so much damage. The one time I actually predict perfectly the trajectory, she stops there. Dude, fuck off. Oh yeah? Did the AI break because of the fire? What's going on? Dude. What is going on? This is weird. You what? I mean, my magic is already 11. And she's calling more ads because that's all she does. You know what's the good thing about magic though? At least the run away and the attacking are on two different bars. Which makes it a little bit more tolerable when you have to manage escaping and also fighting. There we go. More ads coming. Dude, look at this fucking army of bullshit. Where is she? Dude, these things do so much damage to me. It's actually ridiculous. Even more ridiculous is the fact that we are actually... I don't want to say winning, but we are dealing damage. We are surviving. This is so fucking disgustingly cheesy that I hate it. And I hate every second of this. I still have to see the trailer. I got so angry at Sony for not announcing anything Bloodborne related that I kinda didn't watch anything. Where's the queen? Where is she? I heard about Phantom Blade. I'm not sure what it is. I never heard of the IP before today. Oh, great. I get hit for 60 damage by a normal Seeker, by the way. Jesus Christ. I wasn't impressed, nothing interesting except Alan. The sword playing Phantom Blade looked crazy, but I don't know how it plays. Oh. Like, is it like a completely new IP? That's strange. What the fuck was that? Was that a new attack? Also, where is she? is. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, what the fuck did she do? As Alan Wake fans, it's better to play the original or the remake. Wait, is there a remake? Is it like a remaster, maybe? You bitch. Scared the living shit out of me. I actually don't, because I don't know if there is a... I mean, if there is a remake or remaster or whatever, I don't know. What the fuck are they even hiding? Did I hit something? Guys, what the fuck is going on? There she is. Dude, that attack is not good. That is most definitely not a good time. Oh, here's the boss. I think every time she's trying to kill me, but you just can't do it. Also, there, I have this spell and I cannot cast it. I don't have enough mana, I don't think. Yo, I just realized my stuff is breaking. So I have to go away soon. Oh, hey there. Ah, bitch. Take that. Don't push me. Dude, stop pushing me. Dude, stop pushing me. There she is. What? Hello? Oh. I mean, if they didn't add anything new, then just play whatever, right? It looked fine. Wait. Is it not in the on the Game Pass anymore? It used to be on the Game Pass, I think. Oh shit, the game is great. It's definitely the best game Remedy made. Where is the, where's the pin? Is it easy to follow the story? I mean, it's very linear in terms of the game. There is a lot of, you know, weird stuff happening that is not exactly, maybe linear. Or maybe seem like not connected, but overall, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask for permission to cheat, but hear me out. The only thing I want to cheat is repairing my stuff without having to go back home. That's all I care about. I don't want to cheat any items, I just want to repair my stuff because it's just broke. And I don't want to go back. Ow. Alright. I think... Fuck. Okay, you're repaired. Alright, cool. I mean, I think I'm gonna win this. It's just gonna take, you know, the rest of the night probably. But this fight is like garbage. Did I just get assassinated by a flying seeker in midair? That was rad, man. Maybe that's what I need. I need that there. Holy fuck. Intercepted. Amazing. What? Lag? What the frick just happened? Ow. Okay, now I know how much damage that does. It's not too bad. Missed. Well, I hit the queen, so I don't think it was properly missed. Dude, look how many fucking enemies. What is this? Come on, man. What is that? That's ridiculous. Alright, where's the queen? I thought the end of this would be more epic. I hoped for the same, yeah. I mean, it's not that it's not epic, it's just that it's a shit fight. That's all. Here we go, they're coming. What the fuck did she even do? Dude. I'm fucked. I mean, all these things should suffer fall damage, but they don't. Ow. Dude, you can... Enter God mode and clobber to that. I honestly thought about it. I didn't want to cheat that much, though. I mean, I would like to fight her sort of legit, which is what I'm doing. It's just truly a god-awful experience. Ow. Good attack. I'm leveling up my skill, my magic. I mean, I'm gonna be a fantastic mage after this is over. Most powerful of wizards. Ow, fuck. That was that's nasty. Dude. Oh my god. She's trying to kill me. Trying very hard right now. This is really not good. But I'm running out of stamina. And life. Jesus. Oh, God, this is suffering. True suffering. And here they come. Alright. Shoot. Really? I don't know what to say. Where are these things spawning from, by the way? They just keep showing up. She summoned more Seekers and more small ones, and then she just fucks off. He's teleporting. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. That's bad. This is actually really bad. This is really bad. The mist? Why is the mist so oppressive? I think I managed to go back up, although I ran out of stamina. Fuck off, please. Forever. Thank you. Alright. Not entirely sure where she is. No idea. See you, bitch. Oh, fuck. Yep, I figured. That's exactly what she would do. And now she's gonna jump scare me. Watch. No? Okay. Dude, she's down to like what, 15%? Try to kill me. This one actually almost succeeded. Dude, imagine not having the feather cape for this. That thing is dead. Okay. Oh, she's already... Wow, that was fast. Okay, she's calling more, Seekers. The news is that they die in a couple of hits. I hit her. I actually got her. This went from like an impossible fight to an impossibly tedious fight. Coming. Oh. It's day... I've been fighting this thing for 3 days. Magic for the win. It doesn't even do that much damage, this magic. It's just consistent and the dot is doing most of the work. Must be coming up at this point, right? Fuck off. Yeah, the fire dot does a ton of damage. Like, the actual hit is like maybe 30 damage. But the dot must be around 100. See, 31 damage was the actual attack of from the fireball. Dot damage is wild. And it does stack, by the way, so now I do 24 damage per tick. I think I see her. There they are. Huh? Why would you do that then? Yeah, but why would you do that though? Is it coming up? What is happening? Oh, oh look. Million babies. Oh, I think I see it. Right there. There you go. Figured. Figured. My skill has improved to 20, by the way. Oh, fuck. Dude, she's chasing. And now she's off somewhere. It's a lot of these ones. Holy moly. Fucking disappeared again, huh? How's my food? I'm doing okay. Is he low again? I think I'm fine. She doesn't do anything too weird and crazy. I think I can kill her. I have to start hitting those fireballs. Shit. Almost bamboozled me. Look at this fucker. Dude. Unreal. Go away. Long live the queen. The queen is dead. The nightmare is over. Truly awful boss fight. Holy shit. Unbelievable. It's worse than the other one. I don't even know how it's possible, but it is worse than the other one. Or is it that they died now? I'm guessing those cubes are part of it? Yeah, seems legit. What is it I don't need anymore? Don't need the 50 royal jellies, I don't think. All these things. It's queen drop. I don't think it unlocked anything. Oh, I'll tell you what. This is to respawn the queen, I'm guessing. Because the seal is already open, so you need a way to respawn the queen in case you, for some godforsaken reason, want to fight her again. I'm pretty sure you just put the queen drop there. Placeholder item for Secret Queen item drop, right, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Never, ever again. We are more than done with the queen. Now and forever. And I swear to God, if a new expansion comes out and they make me, like, redo the queen fight for some reason, I am actually getting into god mode and kill her just like that. I'm saying it now so it's very clear for everybody because I am not doing this shit again. Not alone, at least. I would be willing to do it with someone else, co-op, but yeah. This is a waste of time. Colossal waste of time. The fight truly has no reason to be that tedious. That's it, 100% Valheim? I mean, I'm not sure if you can call this 100%, but we killed all the bosses. We've seen all the enemies, we have all the loot, all the gear. And the moment I go place this, the head of the queen over there, it's gonna be over. Yogurt base. What the fuck is yogurt base? Oh, it's Yogluth because I didn't know the name of the guy. Of course, it's yogurt. I never finished this house, by the way. A little cottage. All right. That's I mean, now I see what that is. There you go. Faster mining and 80 regeneration 100%. That is actually pretty good power. That's it. It's done. All the stones, all the bosses. Where's my bird, bro? They don't care, man. They don't care. They're getting ready for what comes after. Alright. Well, that was a painful ending to the otherwise wonderful game. I had a lot of fun before that. That was literally the opposite of fun, but hey. Can't win all of them, I suppose. So that's it. It's over. Until the next, you know, expansion, the Ashlands or whatever. Yeah, no, the game was really cool. I seriously think they need to take a good look at some of these bosses and, you know, figure out a different way to do them, because at the moment for single player, they just don't work. They just don't work. They don't feel fun. They don't feel challenging. They just feel incredibly unfair and annoying. Also, can I just say that nothing ever got close to how cool the mountain armor was? It was just badass. I suppose this is pretty cool with the dark hood and the eyes. Again, part of the mountain set. So mountain zone also the best zone, let's be honest. Like, it's, well, you know me, I do love a good snow zone, so maybe I'm a little partial, but at the same time I did enjoy it. It has some of the best weapons. I mean, the freaking hammer, I still use it up until the very end of the game. Alright, guys. Since we are basically done, why don't we do something here? Let's get a little creative. I would like to have some sort of commemorative building here. Like something not too fancy, but it means the epic ending. There was no epic ending, really. A giant middle finger. I mean, I could do that, but that doesn't feel very very monumental. I could turn that into giant middle finger there, yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's just do that. Just show me you crushed the last bug. Right. I mean, it wasn't... honestly, it wasn't anything. It wasn't epic, it wasn't fun, it wasn't good. It was just something that I had to do in order to finish the game. But yeah. You could place something on the altar. I'm pretty sure that's just how you respawn the queen, so... I thought it's probably better not to do that. I don't want to accidentally respawn the queen. Why would you? What do you mean? Why would you respawn the queen? I don't know. Some people might be masochists and want to fight that thing again. Can't say. Because the fight was so fun and engaging. Oh boy, was it. Ah, man, it's so sad because the game otherwise it's really good. Like exploration wise, honestly one of the best I've played. The sense of discovery and danger every time you get into a new zone is almost unrivaled. It's phenomenal. You know, slowly unlocking new technology and all that. It's a ton of fun. It's just a shame that the last two bosses were a bit, you know, more tailored for a different kind of playstyle, I suppose. Which is to say the multiplayer playstyle. Oh, the next games you have in stack? I have nothing for the next, like, 4 days. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what to do. I think I'm gonna take a day off that I should have taken today. I'm gonna take it probably tomorrow. And, I don't know. I can do some smaller games for the next few days. I have a bunch of little horror games that I was keeping aside, you know, stuff like that. A bunch of weird ones, very weird ones, guys, very weird. And I know you guys appreciate all the weird stuff I find around. Yeah, I'll see. More or less. I mean, yeah, obviously. Depends how weird we're speaking, but trust me. It's gonna be fine. And then starting on the what is it gonna be? 30th of this month, we have another little Xbox game. They shouldn't be too long, but hopefully it's gonna be fun. And then on the 1st of June, we obviously have the Hypnospace shooter. And then we have, hopefully, Amnesia a few days after that, like a week after that. Still not sure that's gonna come out for PC. What is the shooter called? Boy, it has a weird name. Slayer? X-Slayer something? Slayer X Terminal Aftermath. Vengeance of the Slayer. That is one title. I wonder, was that the game that the guy was playing? Do you remember that crazy guy, Zach or something? That was pretending to be like two different people and talking to themselves in the forum? Yeah, Slayer X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer. Quite a title. And then, you know, who knows? I mean, since I'm done with Valheim, I might as well start with No Man's Sky sooner rather than later. But if nothing else comes out in the week between Slayer X and Amnesia, I think I'm gonna pick another game, a new game to play, something longer format, and I already have something in mind. So yeah, I mean, we have a few things. As always, I'm a little bit at the mercy of whatever comes out on the Game Pass because, yeah, it's not easy to afford games these days, especially since the tendency of games being more expensive now and just generally having less deals. Not great, but we'll manage. Honestly, Game Pass helps quite a lot. Price goes up, quality goes down. Yeah, we all seen Redfall. How much was Dredge for me? Oh, it was like... It's 25 bucks? I'm not sure if I can find it cheaper in some other store. I haven't checked. You know, I haven't checked. I don't keep up with what would be your ideal price for Dredge. I don't know, man. I don't think it's about an ideal price. It's about, like, how much money I have available and how many other games I prioritize over that. Dude, I can't seem to sneak that piece in. If I had extra money, I would not even think about it. I would immediately get it, but yeah. What can you afford at the moment? Literally nothing. Honestly, the hard drive that I had to buy to fix my PC was all the Twitch payment that I got, and that was supposed to be all the money for games for a little while, and now it's gone. So, yep, that's it. PC decided to break at a very bad moment. But you can't control these things. You know, hopefully at some point we'll have a little bit of an easier time to fund some games. I'm still waiting to hear from the guys. They did tell me it would be a slow process. It could take up to like a few weeks. So, dude, the latest Steam news of mine. Do you have your account? Or are you gonna be getting that back ever? I'm trying to figure out what to do here exactly. Oh, that was not centered at all. Ah, shoot. You've either to take a picture of the authentication code from one game out of my library or ask the former email provider to reactivate my long deleted email address. Can you even do any of those things? Do you still have some of the codes? I will have to create a new account. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Bought the game directly from Steam. Ah, I see. I'm not gonna reactivate my most spammed email account. Oof. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Am I actually making something here? I don't know, guys. There's a hole there. And I need a Steam account for now, so all good. Oh, that's nice then. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a PC, then you don't really need a Steam account. I want that to be nice and bright. Still not entirely sure what I'm going for here. Oh, what did I put? That. Can I have the bucket? Hang on. Go pick up the bucket. Where's my bucket? There you go. Holy shit. I mean... that would be a monument, for sure. Okay. Bunch of other weird ones. Can have a little bit of both. There you go. Altogether 322 war points. That is not bad. That is basically what I get normally. Dang, I thought I could just... Somehow I was able to do more searches just with the Bing app. Right, maybe it counted the PC searches as well? That's usually another 90 points. Not bad. The hole. My curse. A tiny hole. There you go. Alright, that's a monument, I suppose. That is some sort of monument, at least. Oh, wait. Not over. If I can just circle this around a bit. Not actually. Hang on. There you go. A little better. Oh, dude, this is kind of annoying. This is kind of annoying. It'll be fine. What the frick is going on down here? I don't like this. If it isn't regular, there's no reason to have this. I have to make it regular somehow. Except that goes down there. No, wait. It was 2, yeah, so 1, 2. No, see? Okay, it was like this. Then we can have... do like that. 1 in, 1 in, and we should be able to connect them like this. Why? God, why? How is that not the same? It's absolutely the same. What the fuck have I made? It's the same angle. Oh, is it? Hang on. No, that's not the same angle. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Fair enough. No, game, you're right. When you're right, you're right. That's the same angle. It's not very centered, but it's fine. Don't care. I don't think I wanted to put that there. But it's fine. At this point I don't even know what I'm doing, I'm just killing time, you know. Ah, the brightness. It's killing me. Ah, boy, boy. Well, listen, there is at least one good news in all of this, and that is that I am actually sleeping a little better lately. I've had a few nights of semi-decent sleep. I don't know what changed. I think it's gotten... The temperature is now hot enough that I have to sleep with my window open. But that means I can keep my windows open. So, you know, there's a lot more airflow and it feels a lot better during the day and during the night. I think that was what was wrong before. Like the... Huh? What is... Like the temperature was weird and I wasn't regulating body temperature properly. Yes. I'd love to keep the windows open in the heat, but insects also love open windows. Well, I have the bug nets, you know, can't do without those. Too many mosquitoes. Otherwise. But you know, they were fairly cheap. My father made them. He just bought the nets, and I put like a couple of pieces of wood together, and he just made them. I mean, he's lucky he knows how to do those sort of manual work. I wouldn't know where to begin. Dude, speaking of, have you seen that weird VR stuff? I suppose it's not like VR, it's more like an augmented reality thing where there's this guy that teaches you how to do things by showing you in real time. Like you see some sort of ghost hands in front of you of the guy making something and helping you. Like they teach you how to repair stuff yourself and whatnot. So you have to wear a camera, they are wearing a camera as well, and basically they see what you see and you see their hands. It's weird, man. It's really weird, but it's also kind of cool. So yeah, you basically, they see what you see, and you see this sort of ghost outline of their hands. They have like a camera that captured the hands properly. And so they can point exactly at the things that you have to use. Like they can point, yeah, use that tool. And you know, they are on speaker at the same time, so they're talking you through the process. It's, I don't know what it is, but it's something. Oh, it's something, all right. I mean, the idea is very cool. It's like a remote desktop for real life. Exactly, yeah. Working as intended. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's scary what people are doing nowadays. With VR and all that. I can swear there's like a sign. There you go. I mean, that doesn't really work that way. Let's put it here. Listen, that's fine. We're gonna just put support down so it looks like it's there properly. What's this not working? There you go. I mean, that's good enough for me. Is it today? There you go. And let's add like with another part to it. Oh, that doesn't work. Same way. Alright. I can type, I promise. My microphone is like right in the way. There you go. We have the witnesses. Yeah. Let's trim that a little bit. You know, just so we can fit another piece. I think it's called Pro. What's that name of the Queen's trophy? Seeker Queen. There it is. See if that works. What the actual fuck is that? Let's just go in backwards. My pickaxe. Give me that back. How is it that went in backwards? Ah, I see. That's a little weird. Holy shit, it's a little bigger than I expected. Jesus Christ. Can we, I have another idea. That works. I mean, yeah, that works. I just have to turn that thing around. Did I even break? So we want it to look at like here or here. There you go. There. The Queen's Tower. Alright. That is it. We're done. We are done. Oh man, what a ride. Again, I wish it was smoother at the end. Exploring the Mistlands was fun, however. Not gonna let one bad boss fight or two sully the entire experience. It's a wonderful game. It just needs tweaking. I'm sure they'll be able to do it. But that concludes our journey through Valheim until the next expansion, which is who knows where, who knows when. Let's take a final look at what we created. Couple of houses, my original house. There's still like mostly everything from this house, aside from, you know, there used to be the smelter here, but now there's this little weird temple to collect the wisps, and obviously the Cthulhian house, which started as something truly horrendous and was sort of salvaged into this. Sort of, I say, because it's still a mess, but at least it's a mess that kind of makes sense. It's intimidating, I think, at least. It ended up being kind of cool. And the spine, obviously, the back of it. Little exit over here. Let's take a look around inside. All the benches, all the smelters, everything is here. Ow, something hit me. I think I got hit by lightning somehow. Not sure how. Down here, all the chests, all my items, all my crafting benches with the upgrades. oven, kitchen area with lovely couches, fermenting barrels, and the view. Well, I said the lake view was really nice. I'll burn down anything and leave it to race. I will never do that. No amount of money that will make me do that. Well, here, this was like a very early building that I used mostly to sleep while I was getting wood at the very beginning of the game to build a house. Farm zone, originally just this first building, then expanded into the double building house thingy. All the crop fields, my chickens in the super fancy chicken coop. Oh my god, look at this. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Moving over here, I think, on the other side of the land, we have the Hexes dock area. And the lumberyard. Built on those weird pillars coming out the ground. Lots of wood in there. Lots and lots of wood. Oh, this little thing up here. Yeah, you know, relatively easy, cheap. Obviously the bridges leading towards the merchant is up there. Very basic, you know, but it works. Mark the way. Let's see, can we... How fast is this? Too slow. Too slow. It's nice seeing these things from far. Let's take a look at some of the other building. What do we have? Let's start from the... Let's go down the list, I'd say. Ah, yes, we have the bone mass base, which is more like a fort almost, with the head of the troll that kept pestering me while I was building this. It's kind of nice, this little place. Very simple, but you know. Now we're visiting all the polar places. Yeah, we're saying goodbye to the places. Just gonna say goodbye. There's still the abomination that you guys summoned over there, by the way. The little bone mass perch. It worked. Alright, it worked. Also, we have Boss Heads is the one we just saw. The docks, I've never really finished them. I don't think. What did the bone mass buff actually do? Increases your physical resistance. Skeleton surprise. Oh my god, really? Yeah, this was my original dock area. Who is this guy? think I wanted this to be a lot bigger, a lot better, but it ended up fairly small. And also, this was before I installed the mod for the... to remove the decay, so it's all ruined a little bit. All green. The fuck are... Hey! Stop. What are they doing? Stop. Dude, this is nasty. Why are they doing this to me now? Don't break my stuff. Please. They're breaking stuff, aren't they? God damn it. Come on, guys. What is this? Where is it coming from? Dude. Ruining my final tour. Unbelievable. So look, they broke a torch. God damn it. Are we done? We're not. They broke the other one. Bloody hell. We're done now. Alright, cool. So yeah, as I was saying, the dock area. I wanted it to be a little bit better. I wanted it to look a little bit cooler, but in the end, that's just what it is. The bridges, though. I like this little path that I... Unreal, man. Unreal. Should I put some locks as a defense? There's no way there's still more. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I like this little tunnel that I made over here. I like building over nature. It's kinda... not over, you know, like integrated into existing terrain. Cool. Right over the ocean, not too far off from there, was the dinky little outpost that I made. There's not much around here, honestly. This was supposed to be the first to explore the swamp biome, but then, you know, the swamp biome was kind of fucked around here. There was nothing. No dungeons. Nothing whatsoever. So we ended up going up there, and I literally carved a path all through the forest, man. This took me forever. Well, I was looking for another place to live. And I'm already lost. Oh, there we go. Eventually, we set up shop down here. There we go. Have some torches. Dude, this took me so long. I was trying to find a cooler biome, like a chill biome to settle in, or a different part of the plains. How far I made it. This is crazy. In the end, we settled over here. So the hut was where you guys summoned a bunch of awful creatures the first time I installed that mod, and look at what happened. Well, you guys went crazy. Look what happened. I'm not even sure if there's still like remnants of those enemies somewhere in here. Like, that could be. Those were fun times. Sure. And then obviously, this took me forever to make, but it was actually pretty worth it. Am I going back? I'm going back. Wait, am I? No, that's the right way. Yeah, this is a guy you summoned. Yeah, the Great Wall over on the side of the mountain. Fencing the rest of the swamp. Eventually leading to my swamp house, the real one. This tiny little place actually was my base, my main base for all the swamp exploration. Very simple, but very functional. Found everything here, the crypts, we found the position of the bone mass. Yeah, good stuff. What else do we have? As we move on to further in the game, we have fancier building, I'd say. Obviously, we have the Elder Camp, which was, again, a very temporary base just to set up before the Elder. Wasn't anything special, it wasn't decorated really. Also a little building here, obviously made a little path. The Elder site was very easy boss fight, the Elder. And then I made, where was the path going? The path, yeah. Been down here. Down here, this was my very first attempt at exploring the swamps. These are the loxes that I've been trying to farm forever. Yeah, I really tried to make them, to tame them. Never worked, really. I don't think I built anything in here, though. No, but this easily connects to the Mistland base. Because this is where we found our first Mistland, and it was enough. It was enough Mistland to last us until the boss, really. Got me all the materials I needed. I made a big house over here. Now this is actually a little bit fancier, isn't it? Up with a big wall. Like this roofing sort of thing, which is really nice. All the fences and everything. Massive, massive fireplace. Really like the look of this one. And a lovely little bedroom. Yeah, this was a good build. Good it. Then obviously we have the Mistland themselves. Yeah, we will learn the mind-blowing truth about wooden enemies have a weakness against fire and they get crits for shooting flames arrow in its crotch. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? To be fair, this game is weird. I would have thought that, I don't know, other enemies were also... I would thought the bone mass was weak to fire, but it wasn't, I don't think. So, I don't know, a bit weird. Not always as it seems. We have the outpost, the little tower I took over. Well, I mean, I made this. It was a hole here. Did I build anything else around here? I don't think I did. He was so surprised when he found out. Like, I still didn't know if the game had like weaknesses to specific type of damage. It was all very confusing. We've seen the farm, we've seen the lumber yard, we've seen the Mistland. Motor. But yeah. My lovely... these are nice builds, I think. Not specifically, not this one, but... I still remember Q's first Valheim death. I mean, that's a clip. What the fuck? This doesn't do any damage. Yeah. Better. Yeah, this was fun to build. It was a little bit ruined by the Moder fight, but overall this was fine. All the way over here. Yeah, take a look. Staircase, the great staircase. Which was... I mean, you can tell it's a battlefield. It's all broken. There's like trees. There's this like modern art sculpture left by Moder. It's all pretty cool. And obviously, one of my best builds, I'd say. The little base inside of the mountain. Very cool, very compact. Very cozy. It has everything it needed. It's fine. I like this. I like this a lot. I think I'd really like to build compact bases inside of mountains and whatnot. I think next time I play, I want to make some sort of underground base. Obviously, we had the other mountain base. The first one I made is a lot more open. Motherfucker. Dude. Alright, fuck it. Again, very simple, but I did like having the big open view down over there and like all closed down over here. Building it in front of the dungeon entrance also, that was really neat. Using the side of the mountain. It's cool. It looks like a little bit of a... like a little fort, you know? Like, there would be more inside, but obviously the game has limitations to what you can destroy and where you can build. I think it's a shame. I think the game should be a little bit more free to make you dig into the mountains without, you know, creating an open sky. Like, every time you dig, it clears everything above it. I would like to be able to dig, like, a hole and then build a gigantic base inside this block of mountain, but... the more you dig, at some point you find, like, indestructible terrain, and unfortunately you're just stuck there. This path obviously leading all the way down to a lovely home. Up to the... oh, fuck me. Back to the house. There is no reason to go to Shithole Island, I don't think. There's nothing there. All that's left is the plane outpost. And the yogurt base. The yogurt base isn't really much of anything. I just fixed a tower that was there. I expanded it a little bit. Can I get out of here? Hang on. Nothing too fancy, but I made a few made an effort for the inside of that floor at least. I think I made an effort for the top of it. Yeah, I didn't spend too much time on that. And obviously there is the site of destruction and death. That was the motor summoning. God, the fingers are gone. Dude, the fingers are gone. Unbelievable what happened here. Anyway. Follow the road. Who could forget the place where we actually tamed the Loxes? Wonder if there's new Loxes now. No, this is empty. Sad, almost. Yeah, if we follow over, we get to the village. The Fooling village I took over completely. It even changes the music. Didn't make many changes. I made this little hole right here with a bonfire. Well, I built it around the bonfire. The bonfire was already there. That was about it. I used the fields to farm my flax and my barley. Because all the barley and all the flax died when I planted it in the other place. And then we have the tower. And the little shrine I made. Cool, a little shrine to Odin, maybe. Some offerings. And of course, the wizard tower was a very tough and long build, but turned out very, very nicely. I don't know how is possible that there's flax on the roof. I don't even want to know. Yeah, pretty cool build overall. I think this has everything. Like, it has the depth that I wanted out of a tower build. You know, it's not a flat building by any means. I think, yeah, this is one of the ones that turns out best. Even on the inside, I spent time to properly decorate this one. Yeah, making a table and all the parchment and the books. Making this little cozy sleeping area. The bed, the chests. Decorating the walls properly. Making this little cranny here with a throne. All a workshop area with all the benches and all the stuff cramped. Very, very cramped in here. We even had space for like potions and whatnot, but I never filled these. I did mean to put the potions there. Make it look like it was a proper shelving. And yeah, the teleport area. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Man, it took months, basically, to build all of this. I think it's over. Yep. Alright, guys, that is going to be it for today and for Valheim. So, thanks for watching. I will be back. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe possibly on Saturday. Very likely on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. See ya.